The House Oversight Committee is set to hold a blockbuster UFO hearing on Capitol Hill tomorrow, demanding transparency. Multiple witnesses are set to testify, including David Charles Grush, a decorated Air Force veteran who recently blew the whistle, claiming the U.S. military has decades-long programs that specialize in retrieving pieces of alien aircraft and even fully intact vehicles. Harvard professor and head of the university's Galileo Project, Dr. Avi Loeb, joins us now. Dr. Loeb recently came on this programming, revealing that he may have found fragments of a UFO or perhaps an interstellar alien technological gadget. He could explain that in the Pacific Ocean. So what should we expect to see from the hearing tomorrow? You think we're going to get any new information?
It's possible because it's the first time that the testimonies are given under oath. And that is a precedent, and it has two important aspects to it. First, they cannot avoid telling the truth because someone can sue them. Second, the government can use it as a legal tool to acquire more information. So if those witnesses give us new information, for example, names of people who are aware of materials that the U.S. government has possession of and that we would like to learn about because it has nothing to do with national security, these should not be classified, they should be known to everyone, then we might hear about it later on. So I do think that there could be some historic significance to these hearings because they're giving under oath.
That's exactly right. And also, you know, I'm one of those people that's pretty skeptical of alien life form. Maybe it's the Catholic in me, I don't know. And, you know, little green people like we saw in the graphic there in the beginning. But, you know, we keep hearing more and more about these incidents of people landing aircrafts in the backyard. I think it was in Arizona. So, Dr. Loeb, do you think it's possible that our government could actually be in possession of an alien aircraft, or they have definitive proof of alien life?
It's possible because the government has a day job to monitor the sky. And that day job is for the purpose of national security, to protect our nation, our military personnel from adversaries. But in the process of doing so, they might see unusual objects, unusual phenomena. And they would be the first to notice them because astronomers focus their telescopes very far away. They ignore anything close to Earth. So the government will be the first to notice unusual things. And that's why we should pay attention to what they might have. Whether they have it or not depends on whether they will disclose it. And it's possible, you know, that they don't have anything because we haven't seen it yet. As a scientist, I'm trying to collect my own evidence because, you know, the sky is not classified, the oceans are not classified. So we can engage in the process of seeking that evidence. But if the government already has it, why waste our time? Let them show it to us.
I did see one a long time ago. I could testify if they need me to.
Were you abducted?
Well, we'll talk about that later. Last week, Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett, he announced the UFO hearing. We found out that the Pentagon is working to possibly intimidate many potential whistleblowers into silence. Watch this.
We've had witnesses that have backed out on us, that have told us that they received inquiries, I guess you could say, from the Pentagon. And so, obviously, we're over the target, and they know it, and that's why they're firing at us. And if there isn't anything, then why the push to cover it up?
So, Dr. Loeb, what's your reaction to that?
Well, you know, I don't believe in conspiracies. I do believe that the government is incompetent, scientifically speaking. So they may have things they cannot figure out. And that's why scientists should look into anything they have. So they should come clean and show us if they have anything. And then, you know, scientists like myself are happy to help in figuring it out. Anything that came from thousands of light years away doesn't care about national borders. You know, the way we split the land on this rock next to the sun is of no significance to them. So it has nothing to do with national security. And we should all know about it. If the government found it, it should be knowledge shared by all humans, the way science is done.
Dr. Loeb, you're a scientist. You've been studying this a very long time. What do you think is really going on?
Well, I think it's quite possible because most stars formed billions of years before the sun, and a significant fraction of them have a planet like the Earth, roughly at the same separation. So it's possible that we have packages waiting for us to find in our backyard that were sent by civilizations that reached our technological state or even beyond that before we came to exist. And they made the journey, which takes less than 1 billion years across the Milky Way galaxy with chemical rockets. So to find out, we just need to look, to search for it. We cannot say it will fall into our lap. We need to search for it scientifically, and I think we are doing it right now in the project that I'm leading, and maybe the government already has some answers.
All right, thank you so much.
Dr. Loeb, thank you. We appreciate you coming on. I should say nanu nanu, but I won't. All right, coming up.